It's election season, and after the general elections in India, it's time for the European Parliament elections from 6 to 9 June.
Now, whether you're voting or just curious about the buzz, here are some frequently asked questions to get you up to speed on everything EU or European Union elections. So first up, how is the EU governed? The EU operates through three main bodies. The European Parliament, which is elected by the EU citizens to represent their interests and uphold their rights. The European Commission, which proposes new laws for the European Parliament, and the Council of the European Union, made up of decision makers from each member country. The upcoming elections are for the European Parliament.
Why should I care about the EU elections?
Well, the European Parliament is the only directly elected transnational assembly in the world. The elections happen every 5 years in all 27 EU countries and allow EU citizens to elect members of the European Parliament or MEPs. The MEPs in turn shape laws affecting the entire EU and oversee the EU budget. How many MEPs will be elected? This year, 720 MEPs will be elected. That's 15 more than before, due to demographic changes. Who is competing in the EU elections and how do they secure their spot? National parties and politicians from each EU country are campaigning for a place in the parliament. Once elected, the MEPs often join transnational political groups to boost their influence and advocate for their constituents at the EU level. So what's the voting schedule like? Different countries will vote on different days,
including the Netherlands on June 6th.
June 7th in the Czech Republic and Ireland, June 8th in the Czech Republic, Malta, Latvia, Slovakia and France's overseas territories, and June 9th in most other countries including France, Italy and Spain. So how do you vote? EU citizens can vote in their home country from abroad or in the EU country they live in. Registration is usually required. Since each country manages its own election, they may have variations in procedures. Curious how EU citizens resident in another EU country or abroad can vote? The methods vary from country to country, with some member states allowing embassy or consulate voting, postal voting, or proxy voting. Estonia offers electronic voting. The Czech Republic, Ireland, Malta, and Slovakia do not allow their citizens to vote in European Parliament elections from abroad. Want more details? Visit the EU's How to Vote page for specific information for your country. Stay informed and make your vote count.